Step into the vibe, let the rhythm take control, where every move ignites your soul. We bring the colors, the beats will unwind. Carnival Curated, leave worries behind. Feathers flying brighter than the sunrise. Laughter and love lighting up the skies. From Jamaica's roots to the world we flow, this is the place where passions glow. Carnival Curated, we own the scene. The heart of the culture, the island's dream. From the streets to the stage, the magic won't fade. It's the ultimate journey we've ever made. It's one flag, one love, let the melody shout. Carnival Curated is what it's all about.
Welcome, deep divers. Today, we're jumping right into the incredible energy of Carnival. It's this amazing space where, like the anthem says, you really let the rhythm take control.
Yeah, and every move ignites your soul. It paints such a vivid picture, doesn't it?
It really does. You know, feathers flying brighter than the sunrise, laughter and love. It feels so alive just hearing about it.
Absolutely. It's more than just description. It feels like the actual experience.
So our mission today is to kind of unpack what makes Carnival so powerful. But also, let's be real, the hurdles people face trying to get there.
Right, the planning side of things, and how one service, Carnival Curated, is trying to smooth that path for you.
Exactly. We've got some great stuff to draw on, that amazing anthem, obviously, but also some really helpful insights from Leona, who's the creative director at Carnival Curated. She did this welcome video.
Yeah, I saw that. She gets straight to the heart of it.
She really does. Because, you know, when you think Carnival, it's easy to just picture the costumes, the music, the spectacle.
The visual stuff, yeah.
But Leona immediately says, hang on, it's so much more than just feathers and music. So what is it then? What's the real core?
Well, and this is what I found fascinating. She defines it using these really fundamental human concepts: connection, freedom, and community.
Okay.
She even says it's enriching on such a fantastic level. That points to something much deeper than just, having a good time. It suggests a real impact.
So how does that feel? Like, if you're there, what does connection actually mean in that context? It's more than just being in a big crowd, right?
Oh, definitely. And I think the anthem helps here, too. It talks about every move igniting your soul. Imagine that moving with thousands all locked into the same rhythm.
Okay, yeah.
That shared physical energy, it kind of breaks down barriers.
Yeah.
That's where you get that hive mind Leona mentioned.
The hive mind. Like, everyone's on the same playing field.
Exactly. It's this unspoken but palpable energy. She calls it a tangible kind of excellence. It's a feeling, not just a thought. And the anthem calls it the heart of the culture, the island's dream.
One flag, one love. That sense of unity.
Precisely. And it's not just one island either. Both the anthem and Leona make that clear.
Right. The anthem says, from Jamaica's roots to the world we flow.
And Leona confirms that. She says there are so many different carnival experiences across the globe, some similar, some quite different, but they all have, how did she put it, something so wonderful and spectacular.
So it's like a global phenomenon rooted in something universal.
Totally. She mentions Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados croak over. Distinct flavors, same core energy. It's this global expression of communal joy.
Which makes her recommendation even stronger. She's pretty insistent, isn't she?
Oh, absolutely. She says if you've never experienced a carnival, you absolutely must, at least once in your life. It's almost like a call to action.
Find that connection for yourself. Okay, so it sounds incredible. Culturally significant, deeply enriching, highly recommended. You'd think everyone would be scrambling to go. But there's a catch. Leona points out a pretty big barrier.
Yeah, this is where the dream meets reality, unfortunately. The sources are really clear. Planning for Carnival can be such a hassle. That's a direct quote.
A hassle sounds like an understatement based on her description.
Well, yeah. She talks about so many logistics that need to fall into place, so many things that need to be organized and ready and prepared. She flat out says it's not for the faint of heart.
Right. It's not just booking a flight and showing up.
Not at all. It's this complex puzzle you have to solve before you even get to the fun part.
Right.
And that complexity can honestly just suck the joy out of the anticipation.
Oh, I can totally see that. You're dreaming of the music, the feathers flying, feeling totally free.
Yeah.
And then bam, you're hit with this massive to-do list.
Yeah.
Coordinating everything Leona mentioned. The dream starts to feel like, well, work. A logistical headache.
And she breaks down those specific headaches, the real pain points. Finding decent accommodation, that's a big one. It gets booked up so fast, or prices go crazy.
Okay, yeah.
Then arranging transport while you're there, airport pickups, getting to events, getting back. In a packed city you might not know, that's stressful.
And tickets.
Exactly. Getting tickets for the popular events. Are they legit? Will they sell out? And the big one, costume collection.
The costume collection horror stories.
Right. She specifically mentions dreading standing up in any lines, waiting for hours to collect my costume, or running around checking many places to get event tickets. These aren't small things. They create real anxiety.
They can totally overshadow the excitement, can't they? Ruin the vibe before you even start.
Precisely. You might even miss out on things because the logistics just beat you down.
So for anyone listening who feels that pull towards Carnival, that desire for the connection and freedom, but just gets overwhelmed thinking about the planning, what's the alternative?
Well, that's where Carnival Curated positions itself. Leona literally introduces it as your one-stop guide to experiencing Carnival like never before.
Okay, the solution to the maze.
Essentially, yes. Their whole promise is about making sure your experience is stress-free and unforgettable. And that's for everyone, whether it's your first time and you're feeling intimidated, or you're a veteran who just wants it to be easier.
Right, reclaiming your time and energy.
Exactly. They want to remove all that friction so you can actually focus on, the point of going.
So how do they do it? What are the specifics?
Leona lays it out pretty clearly. They handle those major stress points directly. First, we source your accommodations. And she adds there, very nice, very clean, spacious. So quality control there.
Okay, that's huge peace of mind. What else?
Transportation. We organize your transportation. And that includes the airport pickup, getting you to your place, taking you to the different events, and back. No figuring out taxis or ride shares in the chaos.
Wow. Okay. That alone is massive.
Isn't it? Then we also source your event tickets. So guaranteed access to the things you want to do without the frantic searching. And the real magic trick, maybe. For the parade day, we collect and deliver your costume straight to your accommodations.
No lines. They just bring it to you.
That's the promise. Imagine waking up, getting ready, and your costume just arrives. You completely skip those hours-long queues she mentioned.
Okay, that is genuinely a game changer.
Right. So it makes you ask, okay, if they handle accommodations, transport, tickets, costume delivery, all those checks, what's actually left for you to worry about?
Good question. What is left?
According to Leona, basically the fun stuff. Enjoying yourself, enjoying the music, enjoying the vibes, your meals, make sure you eat, and of course your flights. They handle pretty much everything ground level.
So they strip away the stress layer entirely.
That's the goal. Leaving you free to just immerse yourself, to actually feel that connection and freedom, to reach that enriching to your soul on a cosmic level place she talks about.
Because your brain isn't clogged with logistics. That makes perfect sense, that freedom from the practical worries. It must be such a relief.
Huge relief.
It lets you actually be there, fully present. To step into that one flag, one love feeling, let the melody shout, like the anthem says, without that nagging voice asking how you'll get back to your hotel.
Exactly. You're not just attending, you're participating fully, heart and soul, which amplifies the whole experience.
So wrapping up our deep dives today, we've seen Carnival isn't just a massive party. It's something much deeper. Connection, freedom, community, real, tangible excellence, the heart of the culture.
But we've also seen how the practicalities, the planning can be a serious barrier, a real nightmare that stops people from experiencing it.
Right. But then services like Carnival Curated step in. They aim to dismantle those barriers, handle the logistics, so you can just focus on the experience itself, transforming something daunting into something unforgettable.
Making it accessible.
Exactly. Which leaves us with a final thought, something to chew on. If taking away the logistical stress can unlock such a profound cultural experience like Carnival, making it enriching to your soul, like Leona says, well, what other amazing global experiences, what other cultural journeys might we be missing out on just because the planning feels too complicated?
That's a really interesting question. You think about complex pilgrimages or festivals in really remote places, or even just trying to navigate a country with huge language barriers.
Right. How much does making something stress-free actually amplify its power to connect us, to enrich us? How many potentially life-changing experiences are sitting just behind a wall of logistical complexity?
It makes you wonder what else could be unlocked if someone just handled the hassle factor.
Definitely something to think about. Now, if listening to this has you feeling ready to dive into Carnival yourself,
and you want to do it the stress-free way,
you can check out Carnival Curated. Leona says the motto is plan, play, celebrate together, #stressfree carnival. You can find them as @Carnival Curated on Instagram or TikTok.
Or Carnival Made Simple on Facebook. And for actual bookings, the website is www.yourcarnivalcurated.com.
Great. Definitely worth exploring if Carnival is calling to you.
Carnival Curated, we own the scene, the heart of the culture, the island's dream. From the streets to the stage, the